This is NDTV, and you're watching NDTV Profit.
Welcome to a very special show, OTM, India's largest international travel trade show. Organized by the Fairfest Media Limited, OTM is considered to be the finest B2B travel trade show in India, focusing on the outbound and domestic travel markets. Annually held in two of the biggest outbound travel markets in India, Mumbai and Delhi, this show attracts participation from world over.
Given that India is a huge travel market for outbound and domestic travel, destination marketers, not only within India but all over the world, look upon OTM as the nerve center. From large country and state pavilions to hotel chains, travel agents, tour operators, airlines and other travel products, they're all there at OTM.
25 years back, it was in Kolkata, at that time Calcutta. We thought of this idea because the Bengalis like Gujaratis travel a lot, and it was a problem finding out information. You have to go from pillar to post. There was no internet, and sometimes we were amazed to see that if a big group is going, one person from that group would go all the way to the destination, let's say Shimla or Kullu Manali, to shop around for the hotel, etc. So we thought, no, it should be other way around, and we thought of this idea. This year is a kind of a very important milestone for us, because despite recession, etc., we have grown about 10%, and you see there is much more international participation, and there's a lot more efforts put by participants in terms of they are making custom-built pavilions, as you would have seen, very colorful custom-built pavilions, which requires more investment of time, energy and money. So they are taking the Indian tourists very seriously, and plus this year we added a lot of other activities besides the show, which is basically about marketing, buying and selling. For example, we called National Tourism Summit, where we had very interesting panel discussions on various topics touching the industry, right from taxation, etc., and the visa issue, and the foreign exchange issue, etc. And we also discussed what is the role of government vis-a-vis private sector, etc. And we also instituted this year the travel industry's most influential person awards. This is based on industry-wide surveys, and this is one of its kind in India. So these are the new aspects, I would say.
The show opened in the presence of international dignitaries, witnessing a remarkable response from the travel fraternity across domestic and international. OTM Mumbai's glamour and scale highlighted Mumbai's importance as the biggest travel market in India. Thank you. Outdoing its previous records, this year's 3-day exhibition spread across 20,000 square meters of area at the Bombay Exhibition Centre was a hub to 825 exhibitors from 37 countries and welcomed more than 15,000 visitors.
Well, it started with only about 9-10 participants, and it grew. We expanded it into different cities. Now we do in 10 cities all over India year-round, annually. And in Mumbai we have 2 editions actually. Another one before Diwali, and this one is a trade show, which is the leading travel trade show in India, the biggest. And this is focused on trade, so B2B, business to business visits, though we open it on the last day, afternoon, for public.
The robust visitor participation reinforced OTM's position as the top B2B travel trade show in India. The exhibition drew an impressive array of participants catering to all segments of the travel industry, such as national tourism organizations, central and state government tourism officials, national and international tourism associations, tour operators and online booking agencies, and cruise liners, to name a few. One of the key highlights to watch out for at this annual event is increased foreigner participation from several countries year after year. Of the many opportunities that this platform provides, helping enhance travel to these countries is one of the key contributions made by this travel exposition.
When we started, there was hardly any foreign tourism because India had a very bad balance of payments, so it was very controlled. People could not go out even if they wanted to, and also we saw a trend that a lot of state tourism, government tourism bodies were operating things, operating hotels and transport companies. So sometimes the services were shabby and they were landing up competing with the private industry. And now we have seen that change when they've learned the game from their colleagues abroad, where the governments are receding into promoting the destination and not operating hotels, etc. And on the other side, we saw that a big outbound market emerging, which was virtually not there. Very few people could afford to go abroad. For example, in this OTM, we have participants from 37 countries. So the entire world is trying to woo Indians.
The OTM Travel Trade Show enticed countries like Argentina, China, Bhutan, Greece, Macau, the Maldives, Nepal, Philippines, Russia, Sri Lanka, and Thailand, amongst others.
OTM is a very good platform for a destination like Argentina to participate. It gives us a lot of exposure for B2B marketing, as well as you have a B2C day, so it is an excellent exposure for us. Definitely getting an exposure in the Indian market for us, OTM was the correct platform for us, and we are sure we'll develop a lot of interest for the destination Argentina in India, and we hope to see many Indian tourists.
Unique and lifetime experience. I had the opportunity of going around as a guest of OTM. I saw a lot of countries. I was impressed with the level of participation and the product. It's one of the biggest tourist destinations. Only last year we had 17 million foreigners coming into Greece, which makes Greece one of the top 10 countries as a tourism destination. And I realized that there is a lot of interest from this part of the world to come discover and enjoy the beauties of my country. So I'm expecting this year in the coming months to have a huge increase in the numbers of Indian travelers to Athens and to our island.
Well, we have been participating in this fair for last 10 years, and India is a very proximate market for us, which has lots of potentials. From that perspective, we have brought almost about 10-12 companies annually, so this has become one of the very lucrative market for us as per our travel agents present here. It is very much promising, maybe not immediate results are yet to be seen. However, it seems to be very productive for the future.
India is the top source market for Bhutan, and there is no other probably a better platform to showcase Bhutan other than OTM here. This is our probably the 4th or 5th year participating in OTM, and it's given us a wonderful opportunity to actually showcase Bhutan to the Indian colleagues. I think we see a big opportunity here. I think we have started with Sateh, the New Delhi and OTM here, but we're looking into expanding and going in southern India, which means there is a big opportunity for India. Hopefully we will be able to travel with OTM and TTF to other parts of India, but at the moment we're quite happy with Mumbai. But of course, yes, we would like to travel with OTM and TTF in other parts of the country, and that's the opportunity we're looking at, capturing the Indian market.
Well, I believe the exhibition is a huge success, particularly with the presence of so many participants. I can see there are already more than 50 countries that participated, including the travel agencies. And I'm very, very pleased with the outcome of this exhibition. The Philippines has always been a participant in most exhibitions since I arrived here in India. And the benefit there would be to expose the tourist spots, tourist places in the Philippines to the Indian market. This is the aim. We want to present the country as an option for travel.
Egypt had a strong participation to project itself as an attractive destination. Political unrest in the country was not a deterrent for the Egyptians to put up a large pavilion at OTM to attract Indians to Egypt as a tourist paradise.
Egypt is still a dream for all our Indian friends. And of course, because of the current situation in Egypt, we lose a little bit the number of the tourism we came from India. But now we started to adapt a new marketing strategy to increase our budget for the joint campaign to support our tour operator, and at the same time also we are in the right track. Of course, it's still OTM for us one of the most important event in India, and we already participate in OTM since 7 years back, and I think we will continue to participate. In fact, this one of the most important reason this year there is more DMC came from Egypt, because OTM became now B2B and B2C. I think this is a very good step from the organizers.
We'll be back with more excitement and action from the OTM Travel Trade Show after this short break. Do keep watching.
This is NDTV, and you're watching NDTV Profit.
OTM not only showcased international destinations in full color, it also presented an ideal opportunity for the domestic sector. The flavor of India was well presented, with cultural performances adding unique spice to the expo.
the experience from past 10 years we are participating it, and this year we are with more co-participants with us. So I hope they are getting a good business over here. The supporters which are with us, means the suppliers, the tour operators, the hoteliers, the resort, they are getting the bookings also. Besides that, currently we have we had a tie-up with Bollywood tourism. So they got a huge response on that, and they have given a farm tour through this OTM. So they are getting a very good response, and it's very much benefited for all of us.
Together with tapping business opportunities, networking with potential clients, etc., the expo presented a vibrant depiction of culture. Artists clad in their traditional dresses, pavilions designed as replicas of monuments illustrating the rich culture and heritage of different nations. It is like a panorama of the world at your doorstep. Outbound travelers from India are increasingly choosing cruises. An interesting concept at the OTM was Cruise Hub, which is like a show within the show to highlight this growing trend. Despite numerous challenges in the market, cruise lines were upbeat and the talking point at the expo.
I think GTF is a very sound and very nice forum for B2B networking, and that's what brings us here every year. And I must say that it does fulfill our purpose of networking during these 2-3 days, you know, with all our agents who come from other cities as well. And we are able to add on a few more new partners every time we participate in GTF. So I think that's what brings us here.
Russia, Uttarakhand and West Bengal tourism also conducted power-packed trade and media presentations.
You might be appreciating that the Darjeeling has already been oversold. It's true. But for the generations who are yet to see and watch the captivating Darjeeling, they have a lot of chance to see. The scenic beauties of the Darjeeling, what is already there, the resplendence, the look, as well as the surroundings is already there. That can't be altered unless there is another ecological disaster. So the environment is there. So this is also for the new generation people to come and to see. Now the government initiative has been in consonance with the demand of international demand, that to develop a homestay tourism. We are also trying to promote several festivals over there. Adventure tourism is a part what government has taken a keen initiative. And there are so many organizations are there taking care of adventure tourism. So government is promoting adventure tourism by involving them into the process of disseminating knowledge or participatory festivals.
The US Consulate gave an informal presentation to an enthusiastic audience from the travel trade on the tourist visa procedures. Apart from the exhibition, OTM had organized a series of panel discussions inviting key speakers from the industry to give insights on various topics.
$23 billion just out of India.
The most influential persons in the travel and tourism sector took away the spotlight, with individuals being recognized for their outstanding contribution to the industry.
This was a two-pronged strategy, I would say, that we said that, look, let us recognize, let us find out who are the thought leaders, who are the recognized most influential persons in the industry, and let them speak on various topics, So we carried out an industry-wide survey, and it was based on this survey, those who scored more in the view of industry players, they top 100 scorers were recognized as most influential persons in the travel trade.
That's it from the OTM Expo for now, but do watch out for our next episode for all the excitement and for the chain of events. Thank you for watching.
This is NDTV, and you're watching NDTV Profit.